Hello buddy, welcome back to a brand new channel. My name is Gaming and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. It's been a while. Hello buddy, welcome back. Been a while, like I said. Now here we are on F1 2021. Just a few probably months away. No, actually a few weeks. No, yeah, 1 month away from the release of F1 2022. Hopefully, at least. Anyways, here we are. Next race is Azerbaijan, so the Baku Grand Prix. Anyways, you know the drill. Every YouTuber says it. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. Really helps me out. Only takes a few seconds. Anyways.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
So looks this failed. Can I? Yes, I can do it again. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's all I can do for R&D. Let's hope that won't fail, but I wish it didn't have. Next, check the R&D screen. Yeah, we're not that bad, it looks like. R&D history. You can't really see it much, but not too bad, I guess. Anyways, here we are for the Baku Grand Prix, Azerbaijan Grand Prix and Baku. So I'll see you guys after practice and qualifying. See you then. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix here at Baku, round 6 of the Formula 1 season. Park filming rules, I already got a custom setup on this. Let's see what fuel, yeah, we can go with that. Let's see if we can do personalized. I wonder what that does. Projecting. I mean, it looks like our tires aren't going to last too long in the beginning. Yeah, I think that strategy might work. But we should probably make it, yeah, I think. Let's just reset that. Personalized. Let's see. Well, looks like I can do one stopper. But just to stay safe, I think we're gonna go with, let's see, Yeah, I don't like the one stop. I think we're going. We stay with the two stop. So yeah, I think the two stopper is a good strategy. I think we'll just keep that. And as we are, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix is about to get away, but of course, first we have the formation lap. Oops, actually went early. But let's get the brakes and tires up to temperature, everything
You'll have
up
a
to
bit more grip
temperature.
than that on the
And
start,
let's go
but
to
we
the
need to
start
warm the
of the
tyres
race.
properly now.
And as we are rolling onto the grid for the starting sequence, let's hope our tires and brakes are warm enough to keep us warm for the start. Here we go. Anyways, here we are. The 5 red lights are coming on for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. We get a pretty decent start there, I would say, but not getting past any cars so far, as we almost go 3 right into turn 1, as we go very well, almost hitting the wall, touching with the Leclerc there a little bit. Up, we are in P5. We send it down the inside of Leclerc, and it looks like we make it out safe. And it looks like with that, we are now past Charles Leclerc. We are now up into P4, not a bad position. Almost a very good getaway from the start, I guess I would say. Now here we are. Leclerc is probably going to attack us, but Alexi doesn't have the space to. Oh, we almost crashed into the wall there. Bit of wheel spin there, and looks like we're still ahead of him, but the lead ahead are honestly pulling away there in Mercedes. And surprised that Leclerc hasn't passed me yet. Right here, going to this section, looks like I tapped the wall. That might not be good for the front wing. But yeah, we got slight damage on the front left wing there. But hopefully that won't cost us too much. As we head through the castle section, Leclerc behind us, in front of Ricciardo. We are behind Bottas and Hamilton. Prior Max Verstappen still in the lead. It looks like we are still holding on to this position. Leclerc is a lot closer than before. He might try to inside. He tries to inside, but we close the door immediately. Hopefully there's no contact there, but Leclerc has fallen way behind, probably because he has to let go of the throttle to survive that incident. But here we are, still alive, and still in P4, for now at least. It looks like we have successfully defended Leclerc, who got passed by Ricciardo, who's now 1.5 seconds behind us, as we had to let go there to avoid the wall. But it looks like we have survived the first lap. But here comes Daniel Ricciardo, possibly in a faster car. It looks like it's going to stay at 1.2. Max Verstappen in P1 was at 147. We got a
We're approaching the pit
151,
window.
so our lap
You'll be
time
on
is not very
mediums.
good. Anyways, we are on to lap 2, and let's see if we can hold on to this position. Here we are on board with gaming right here on lap 4. As you can see, my tires aren't holding on too well. Daniel Ricciardo right behind us, looking to make a move, of course, on this long straight. Daniel Ricciardo now going down the inside. Daniel Ricciardo, here he is, going down the inside. As we go wheel to Daniel Ricciardo gets past us. Sergio Perez tries to inside, but it looks like we're still fine. Sergio Perez lunges down the inside, but we lunge down the inside on Daniel Ricciardo, almost making contact, squeezing him wide. It looks like that is us back in the proper position. P5, P4 it is, Daniel Ricciardo, P5 for now. Here are lap 6. Here is Lando Norris behind us, but that won't matter as we head into the pits. It looks like Lando Norris will follow us into the pits, so it will be crucial to get ahead of him in this pit fight. And it looks like Sergio Perez will also be into the pits, and Yuki Tsunoda into the pits, so is Valtteri Bottas. It looks like our teammate is in. It's keen for our pit stop to be fast. 2.2 seconds, not a very bad time, and it looks like we do stay ahead. And that is us maintaining the position ahead of Perez, and it looks like Gasly also. And it looks like we also get a very good exit. Sergio Perez now 2 tenths behind. Will he make it look? He looks down the inside. We close the door. And it looks like, and he tries to outside, and we are now side by side. Who will back out? Sergio Perez now almost a car length ahead, but we both don't give up. He goes over the curb and hits me, but it looks like we both don't have major damage. Well, I got some damage, but not enough. And it's like that is us staying ahead of Sergio Perez. We are on lap 8. Nikita Mazepin in front of us, of course, not really fighting for the position. But here we are getting the overtake done, but here comes Sergio Perez as we squeeze him out, possibly. But no, Sergio Perez has to back off because he closed the door. Nikita Mazepin has gone past by us and Sergio Perez. Looks like we are still ahead of Sergio Perez, but it looks like he might still make a move, possibly 8/10 now. Behind is Sergio Perez in front of Mazepin, who's 1.3, yeah, 1.56. But yeah, the gap is extending. Sergio Perez might try a move, but I think he is just too far back. He is too far back, can't make a move. It looks like we'll stay ahead of Sergio Perez. It's lap 10 now. We're right on board with as we go down the inside of Schumacher, and sorry, Schumacher ran your wide. But here comes Perez. We just clipped the front wing a little bit, depending down the inside. It looks like he tries to make a move, and he clips us. But it looks like we just stay ahead possibly as we go into this part. And it looks like, yes, we do get the better of him. But he would probably try to make a move as we go down. As we defend the inside, he tries the outside, but we squeeze him out. And it's like we just stay barely ahead of Sergio Perez. Looks like that is us still ahead of Sergio Perez at lap 10. We are on lap 16 of 26. It looks like there are people pitting. And let's see the results here as we see the Red Bull now exiting the pits in the bottom left of the minimap. It looks like we do get Hamilton. Do we get Hamilton? No, we are side by side by Hamilton, and Hamilton hit exit. We go down the long way around. He hits us. Of course, he didn't have much of his exit, I guess. It looks like we do get the DRS above over Hamilton. Hamilton is still close though. He could make a move. Let's see what he does. He doesn't make a move. It looks like we are still fine as our teammate goes into the pits.
Robert is in the pits.
For now, we are ahead, but we're pitting next lap probably. Here we are on lap 17 of 26. Like I told you last lap, we are going to pit. With Hamilton behind, we won't fight him much. A little bit. We'll squeeze him a little bit to make him lose time. But there he goes, goes past. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot I didn't pit on this lap. Are we going to send it down the inside? No, we will. Lewis Hamilton has got the better of us. That is up back into P4. But Valtteri Bottas ahead of Lewis Hamilton. That means we might have cost Hamilton the position over Valtteri Bottas. Of course, no team orders in this game. And it looks like Hamilton will get the better of us as he starts pulling away. 5/10 the gap still. Now it's slightly closing, but it looks like, yeah, we don't have the speed or time to get him on that corner. It looks like we are stuck behind Hamilton. It looks like Hamilton has gotten the better of us. That is us down to P4, but of course we haven't made a pit stop. We are on lap 18. We finally go into the pits, plus we went +2 with that as we make it into the pits perfectly at exactly 80 kilometers per hour. Not bad. We are the only one in the pits, as you can see, because I went +2 on strategy. And Lando Norris getting the fast lap was a 1:44.5. Let's see. It looks like we changed the front wing. That's not going to be too good for strategy, I would say. That's still a pit stop, and I make it worse because that's less really stuff. We are still ahead of Sainz, and we are behind Pierre Gasly. It looks like that wasn't very good, but hopefully with the new front wing we can fight better, as we almost clipped the inside wall there. And it looks like we are going to have a lot of catching up to do, with some issues to the gearbox it would seem, but not significant enough. Here we are in 25 of 26, one lap left after we cross the start finish. We are close to Pierre Gasly. Within 1 second, we get DRS. Now this is going to get an interesting final lap, especially for us and Gasly. As now we cross the line to start the final lap of the race. 6/10 the gap between me and Gasly as it keeps growing smaller and smaller. We have DRS down this straight. But of course now with DRS we have 4/10 now the gap, but we are using overtake as much energy as we can. This is the final lap. It's all or nothing now. We look down the inside. We dive bomb Pierre Gasly. Do we make it work? We almost make contact, but we squeeze at Pierre Gasly. He has to let us through. That is us on Pierre Gasly, back up into P7, ahead of Pierre Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda, our rival. Ladies and gentlemen, I think if we keep this up, we are doing good for now. But of course, Pierre Gasly is in a better car and is a better driver overall. The gap now 6/10, not as small as I thought it would be. Here we are going to the castle section. Hopefully we don't lose much time, but it looks like the gap is almost 1 second. The gap has gone over 1 second, but Pierre Gasly is still catching us up. We use overtake We want to extend the gap as much as possible. Here we are in P7. Looks like Pierre Gasly and Max Verstappen does win the Grand Prix ahead of the Mercedes, as Lewis Hamilton only P6. Not a very good result for him. But for us, fighting for P7 ahead of Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly is out of the DRS zone. Can we keep that? Still, Pierre Gasly 1.1 seconds, as they have to lift there so that we don't crash into the wall. Pierre Gasly is within 1 second. That means he might have that DRS, but Pierre Gasly is way too far behind. But here he comes, 8/10 the gap, but it looks like that is it. We are in P7, and that's where we're sitting.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Here we are then, it's victory in Azerbaijan. Great work from the whole team here at the track and back at the factory as well. And some pretty handy driving for good measure. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. Max Verstappen's excellent result today sees him take over as leader of the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, you've put me in a bit of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept a cool head under pressure and made the most of some difficult circumstances.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
And that's a very good result for us qualifying. We whizzed the fastest lap. Okay, I'm gonna have to raise the difficulty once again. But here we are finishing P7 after clocking P5. Not the best result, of course we lost 2 places, but still very good, especially for the car we are in. Looks like we get the better of Yuki Tsunoda. We get +4 compared to the +2 Yuki Tsunoda has. As we get our sponsor bonus, finally, that's very good. That extra little cash could be used for, well, managing stuff. But here at Team HQ, let's see what's
We have a
happening
problem
here.
regarding our driver. How do you want to handle this?
I think okay, so racecraft, race pace, consistency, I guess the consistent, but
Thanks
let's
for
go as
handling
racecraft. I want him to build that pace, and then later, his consistency. But for now, let's go with, we can train our second driver more. Or, no, yeah, that should be fine. Now, anyways, it looks like I switched to power bending. Alright, because I forgot I lowered the morale of the powertrain. Because now they're normal instead of high. So then, high morale is better than low morale. I mean, normal morale. Looks like we can easily do this, but we're already quite high on the table for that. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it all the way here, you earned yourself a very big gold star. Thanks for watching all the way through if you did. And anyways, I think that'll be it for today's video. This is Gaming Sign Off. I will see you in a brand new video. Peace.